Yep.
Chargers, Tua v. Herbert, round 3, fight.
Wow.
Can't wait.
I really feel like you're very invested into this.
Why wouldn't I be invested into this? This is everything. What do you mean?
Why you probably talk trash to somebody and your ass is backed in the corner?
I'm really not though. Like what why wouldn't I be backed in? Like you don't see. Here's the thing. Like I know you guys are gonna do the thing where it's not a thing. Quarterbacks don't fight quarterbacks. They don't face quarterbacks. All right, dude. Like if you don't understand why this is not Tua versus Herbert,
here's what I would.
And you just can't grow up.
Here's what I would say.
Grow up, Peter Pan.
You're right, and collectively everybody's wrong.
What?
Just what I said. I said you're right. This is going to be made Tua versus Herbert because that's what everybody's saying. And collectively, you're all wrong. Because it really okay. Yeah. Tua can play well, and Justin Herbert could play well, and neither one of them could win the game. So, or Tua could throw for 200 yards and Herbert could throw for 400, but the Dolphins win. Is that a win for Tua or a loss?
Depends,
you understand what I'm saying?
Depends on the situation.
See, that's like oh my god. So he won't.
But you can also have the.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you're telling me that you're saying Tua versus Herbert.
Yep.
If Tua wins, you're still going to look at the numbers and say, but he didn't have better numbers than Herbert.
Depends. It depends.
No, it doesn't.
Was Herbert stat chasing? Were they meaningful numbers? And were Tua was he coattail riding?
Who cares what kind of numbers they were if Tua wins?
Well, here's the thing.
If it's Tua versus Herbert,
but here's
are we talking about wins or stats?
You're always going to the outlier. But what happened last year was Justin Herbert had awesome numbers. The Chargers won that game and dictated the entire time possession of that game. Tua kind of stunk in that game, and that was the result. And it really kind of swung the season in a lot of ways. Dolphins went down a huge losing streak. Chargers kind of rallied. Well, they both lost in the first round of the playoffs, but Tua was hurt. But even still, game had some juice to it. And you're sitting here and being like,
I'm not saying no, I didn't say that.
Two guys.
I didn't say that there's not any juice. I didn't say there's no juice. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that. What I said was, if you're making this game about just purely Tua versus Herbert, then you're all wrong. Because guess what? Patrick Mahomes won MVP. He didn't have the best game.
The Super Bowl?
He was just a quarterback.
I agree with that.
So to say why they won or why they lost, you're in effect putting it on Patrick Mahomes' hands. That's not the sole reason why they won. In fact, he would be second or third on the list. But I'm saying it's football. There's a bunch of guys on the field. We're looking at two guys that don't even face each other.
No, they face each other.
No,
they have the hands on the ball. They dictate the game.
Final round.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If Tua has a bad game and the Dolphins win, are you going to just say, got the win, that's all that matters?
The getting the win is the most important thing.
Okay, thank you.
It's the most important thing.
Okay.
But
no, there's no but. You win the game. It's the first week of the season. You win the game and you move on.
But the odds that the Dolphins do win with Tua having a bad game, not great. Like usually they win. Tua
could have 190 yards and only throw 15 passes and they could win.
Yeah,
and Herbert could throw for 40 times, throw for 300 plus. Does it mean Tua had a better game?
It depends on the situation.
Oh my good. See, here's where it is.
If they jumped out to a big lead and they ran the clock out.
Marcos.
Yes, sir.
That would be on the defense, though. That wouldn't be on Tua.
No, if they ran the ball out, like let's say the Dolphins, for example, like last year, the Dolphins basically their offense was 2 plays. Like they were in that game, but the plays were fumble Ruski, Tyreek Hill. Okay, where he basically got the ball batted to him and he just made Tyreek Hill magic, and then Tua with a bomb to Tyreek right out of the second half.
Yep.
Game, not really great from the offense, kind of stuff. So let's just say in some wacky way, the Dolphins were able to pull out a win that way. Like they got a pick six or something like that. I don't know, a fumble or Eckler fumbles the ball and they recover it. But Justin Herbert clearly had the better game. The bigger deal is still winning the game. But it must be noted in Tua v. Herbert that it's 1-1, but you remember what happened in the fight. You know, like we all remember what happened with Tim Bradley, Manny Pacquiao. Tim Bradley got a hose decision. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. The Bradley family tree knows it, but he still got the win. But it's noted in history, robbery.
Okay. And I will say this, that we put so much on quarterbacks winning or losing that if the Dolphins come out and start running the hell out of the football and Tua barely has to throw a pass.
But why are we acting like that's not how they play? They don't take the ball out of Tua's hands. We're acting like Tua's not a huge playmaker.
No, I'm not saying that, but sometimes the game dictates what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go into the game thinking, oh, we're going to take advantage of this, we're going to take advantage of that, and then you do a little simple handoff and go, we can run him and keep Herbert off the field.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you. If two quarterbacks taken in the same draft to pick apart isn't great theater, then I don't know.
I never said that.
That's what you're making it feel like.
No, it's not. I did not say that.
Like
why you put words in my mouth? I'm so far from that. I'm not saying that it's not great theater like you say it.
Said it that way.
Right. I'm not saying that.
It feels like you are, though.
I'm saying this. If this is not just Tua against Herbert, because last year when they came and won, Austin Eckler ran all over the defense. Tua can't tackle.
But he could answer the bell.
No,
the next drive.
Which still, if he has to answer the bell because the defense is getting run on, that's still not on him.
But it's in his hands if he wants to answer the bell or not.
My goodness.
It's still in his hands.
Dude, Marcos, he's the worst.
Honestly,
he's
dude,
the worst.
We saved you yesterday by allowing you to be excused from his Mike White praise. So
what?
Yeah, no,
I wasn't praising Mike White.
Well,
quite the opposite.
You were interestingly saying that you wish him
no success.
No success.
Why? He's your backup quarterback.
I
know why. Because if he's playing, Tua's hurt.
Bingo. See, he solved it in 30 seconds. Somehow.
But you don't. Here's to say, I like Mike White. I hope he never has to play.
Nah, that's kind of, yeah. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah. No, we're not. But I'm being a little bit more.
Is this what you would say? Is this when you say I have no couth? Is that like what that?
Yeah.
But we're saying the same thing.
Much different.
No, we're not saying the same thing. The way I said it came across much better than you calling Mike White a bum.
It came across nice. I didn't call him a bum though. I just said I wish Mike White no success.
I think you also said you wish he has 0 stats by the end of the year.
I do.
You hope that he stays at home on his couch. I think.
Well, no. I just hope that his number one stat is time spent on cheeks.
Gotcha. Okay, that's right.
You know, most words read on a clipboard.
Why?
What?
Why do you have to go here with every topic?
I'm not going anywhere. It's just like
Mike White is a backup quarterback.
Dude,
we hope he never has to play. We know that. That's a given. Why did you have to throw cheese and bacon bits on top of it?
It was announced that he was the backup quarterback. He was QB2, and I'm like, great. I wish him no success.
You don't think that's
that's what I'm talking about.
You see what I'm saying? See how he gets you? That's what he does, man.
I say, congratulations. I wish you no success.
Congratulations. I hope you never have to play.
Yeah.
But not saying I wish you no success. He's still in the top 1% of his position in the world.
But I wish him no success.
You wish he doesn't have to play. There's difference. There's a difference.
All right. Yeah.
Because guess what? If Tua gets hurt and he got to play 3 weeks, you're gonna be a cheerleader for Mike White.
You're right. But I don't
say I wish you no success.
I wish that doesn't happen.
Oh, then say that. Don't say I wish him no success.
We're saying the same thing.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Because I can say I hope Mike White has a successful career holding the clipboard.
He has had a successful career. What is he making? $5 million this year? Great. But I wish him no success. No playing success. Who's on the hotline, Marcos?
You're the worst. You're the worst.
What are you looking at? What are you doing?
The board, sorry.
Who's calling?
Tree's calling me.
Oh, wow. What's wrong? What'd you do?
No, I didn't do anything.
Fix
It's
it,
working
Marcos.
perfectly fine. I'm sorry, dude.
Get some headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Supercenter. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
Marlins stay hot. They beat the Dodgers 6-3. Got a go-ahead 2-run home from Brian De La Cruz. Jazz.
Is that like
Chisholm.
5 out of 6?
I think it's 5 in a row.
5 in a row?
Yeah.
So that would be 5 out of 6, though.
Technically, yes. But no, you only say that if usually there's a
wait. I backed into that, but I was still right.
The series continues to stay with old Goose Liver on the hill. JT Chargois. He is on the hill. He is from
What?
Yeah.
How did he get that nickname?
Goose Liver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chargois.
Mm.
Isn't
No,
that Goose
that's not
Liver?
what it's called.
What is it?
Foie
It
gras.
starts with an F.
Yeah, Fargois. Yeah, old Goose Liver's on the hill today, dude.
Good.
JT Chargois.
Okay.
You know where Charful, what is he from? Sulphur, Louisiana is? You know that place?
What?
Where?
Sulphur, Louisiana?
Sulfur?
Sulfur?
Yeah.
Yes. It's
Where
in
is
the
that?
sticks. It's like a popka.
Got Ed Orgeron on the hill today, dude.
Yeah.
Population 20,000.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out there, throw the change up, go fish.
Has an area of 11 miles.
Listen, Goose Liver, you got this today, dude. Keep it going.
I don't think
Really?
that. I'm not sure if you
Dude,
like that.
You have been. Can I just tell you? I'm gonna just say this.
What?
For all parties involved in our show, both the listeners, the Twitchers, YouTubers. You need to use your words better.
Jay Gatto says, y'all both right. It's Tua versus Herbert. Now, when we do get the W because Tua went off, it's 2-1 after this. Right. It's the trilogy. This is round 3 between them.
I do see what you mean, though, that if we win and he puts up like a 3-interception game with like 150 yards, I'm not going to feel good about that.
I don't think he went off on his rookie year. I think he had like 150 yards, but they won and they embarrassed Justin Herbert. Both were rookie. Remember, he cut his hair after that.
Oh,
Here.
yeah. Win insane.
Can I say this? If the Dolphins win this game, it'll be because of the defense, not because of the offense. Because the last time they played here, the defense was porous at best.
The defense, well, they were on the field a lot too, though. But I will say,
But that's because they ran for 200 yards.
Yeah.
You want to get the ball, get off the field? Stop them.
wasn't that the
It
one?
ain't got nothing to do with that.
Didn't Brian Hoyer go like full D'Onofrio in that game too? That's kind of where not Brian Hoyer, Josh Boyer. That's kind of where everybody wanted Josh Boyer fired after this game.
Is that the game where he had like people lined up?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here, Boyer.
Well, listen, now we got Fangs. New day, new dawn.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, while we sitting here talking about Tua against Herbert, that defense got to be a lot better than they were last year.
That's true.
And that's going to be the key. How they handle, first of all, if a team run for 200 yards with you, guess what's coming up first? They're going to test them waters again.
But even though like it seems like you want to say it's Joey Bosa versus Tua, it's not. It's Herbert versus Tua.
No, but see, but it's not as important for them.
What do you mean?
They're not going into this game thinking we got to keep Tua in check. Because in all the games that he's played against them, he hasn't gone off.
He's not.
Right? But on the other side, they ran for 200 yards. That's a beatdown. That's sitting there just like what?
200 yards last year? I don't remember that.
I think so.
I think Herbert went for like 330 last year.
No, look at last year's game. And then I think
By the way-
Eckler had himself a day.
I think Eckler had a good game, but I don't think it was 200 yards good.
Don't they have Khalil Mack there now too? It should be another
Washed.
hopefully.
Hold on.
Tua, he's got nothing for Tua.
Dolphins.
Khalil Mack.
Hopefully.
It's also odd, Hold on.
I heard Armstead is questionable as well. I'm getting a little
He's
scared.
always questionable.
Yeah. He's allowed to be always questionable, though. He's earned his right.
Yeah, we'll find out today. If he's out there on the practice field, we'll feel good about it, dude. Don't worry about it.
All right,
No,
here you go. Got
That's
it.
reassuring.
Let's see. It was 23-17.
Got it right where we wanted him.
They rushed for 83 yards last year, Leroy.
Ooh, yeah, 45 yards.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking.
Justin Herbert went for 367.
-1 for deception.
Whoa! Yeah, I mean,
Stop
he's
it.
there. You can't just.
Tua threw for 145.
I don't know, dude.
-1
Seymour
for
team.
lying.
Hold on.
For
What are
deception.
you? Hold on, like you're gonna find a different box score?
Maybe it was the year before.
I was looking at team stats.
No, the teams that you can go look at time of possession, like they owned it. I think they killed it on third down in that game.
Yeah,
but it was all passing. It was not rushing the football.
They were 9 for 18.
Let me see.
On third.
9 of 18.
Gross.
Total plays 78-49.
Yeah, it was like you're right. It was a beatdown at time.
39-30. They almost played 2/3 of the game on offense.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
Like the Dolphins' offense consisted of Tyreek Hill getting a football out of nowhere for a touchdown and a bomb to Tyreek Hill for a touchdown. Like that was it.
I remember. I thought that game. Austin Eckler was all over the place.
I'll tell you what, though. 28
Perhaps
yards.
I was right.
I mean, Austin Eckler had a good game. What he had? He had like 100 total yards, but it wasn't running the football.
No, you're right. But still,
Doesn't matter though.
Leroy's fake Googling. Nah, I tried to. I tried to, but I don't know how to do it as quick as Tobin. So the problem is, if I tried to fake Google, then Marcos and Tobin will look up and like, I got it in front of me.
Yeah, you got to do it with more confidence like this. Looks like Eckler rushed for 187 last year.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how you got to do it.
Honestly, I wouldn't have questioned that.
I'm not.
He's good. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't have been surprised, but it was actually. I think the reason we're probably like is Mike Williams, who's like he's always a coin flip to play, but he's really good when he plays.
Yep. And who's his? I think who's the other receiver? Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always hurt too.
Yep. Well, you know what's gonna get hurt this weekend? Their feelings, dude. That's what's gonna get hurt.
Here we go.
That's right.
Here we go.
Back after this.